guys, Asher coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. I am glad to have you all here with me today, talking some Raid Shadow Legends, sending some positive vibes, some love your way, especially if you need it out there today. I say that almost every video. The reason I do is because, frankly, I have my own highs and lows. We're all humans. We go through stuff in life, right? It's not always an easy ride, and sometimes it can feel like you're the only one who understands what you're going through, whether you're isolated, feeling down, going through something dramatic, or maybe just feeling down for no reason. Just want, you know, if that is speaking to you, want you to know that you're not alone. And I am sending some positive vibes and love your way. Today, we're on Sir Henry White's account here on Raid. Not yours truly. You might, savvy old-time viewers might recognize Sir Henry White is my free-to-play thumbnail artist. I know he's free to play because he gets all these juicy warrior circle offers, just enticing him to spend $1 in the game.
Your reward will be great. Behold!
Are you sure about that?
Whoopsie. Now behold.
Come on, £1, Henry. Wait, is this that? It's not that good.
Excuse me, lady.
It's 800 gems. I guess it is that good. Anyway, I digress. I hit up Henry about once a week, just asking what he's up to inside Raid. And I ask if he's invested in any champions that maybe I may have missed that he's been loving lately. And he had a really interesting answer. Now, usually I share these champions and do a guide on them on my Raid Shadow Legends Champion Guides YouTube channel, where all I do is champion guides. But today, it was a rare. It was a rare, and I'm like, oh man. Rarely do I get to talk about new, good rare champions in the game. They're few and far between. And we actually mentioned this guy, Flannan. Good old Boughsmith Flannan on my every rare worth taking to 6 stars video that I put out a day or two ago. And I hypothesized, hey, this guy seems pretty dang good, especially for a rare. Let's start by the fact that he's defense-based. He's Sylvan Watchers, so a lot of people I'm sure can use him who are trying to progress in Sylvan Watchers faction wars. He's defense-based, so he's not squishy, right? And most rares are. Moreover, his base defense is higher than a lot of even defense-based epics. 1365, that's a very impressive number for a rare champion. It's gotta be one of the highest defenses out there for rares. 97 speed, about average, maybe slightly above for a rare, and his HP is okay, flirting with that 16k threshold. What does he do though? First of all, what is a bowsmith? Do they make like bows? Like bow and arrows? I literally, before this video, I Googled bow, like B-O-U-G-H, and I got nothing, so...
maybe somebody should have asked me.
I'm assuming he's a blacksmith, but only for bows. That's what I'm gonna go with. You guys know, any of you Renaissance Fair folks out there, you let me know in the comments below.
Never mind.
By the way, no disrespect. I actually went to a Renaissance Fair once and I freaking loved it. It was awesome. Anyway, strike the anvil. Attack one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 35, but it can be booked to 40% chance of placing a stun for 1 turn. A 40% stun on an A1 on each hit from a rare is extraordinarily good. That's very, very solid. Moreover, though, each hit also has a 50% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 5%, and it keeps getting better. If they're under a decreased speed, which he has at 100% land rate on his A2, we'll get to that in a moment, decrease the target's turn meter by 10% instead. That's 10% on each hit, potentially, right? It's a 50% chance at landing. That's a lot of control. This has got to be... It's got to be one of the best A1s for a rare in terms of control, right? I can't think of anyone that's better. On the Shatter Knees, his A2 ability, it's a 3-turn cooldown when booked, AoE attack, defense-based damage, 100% decreased speed for 2 turns. I love decreased speed. It's my favorite debuff in the game. I'm not saying it's the best, but I love it. Like, I look for, I've said this 100 times on the channel. I try to look for it in every battle I possibly can. It's the weak version, but the weak version is better than no version, right? On the A3, Mustersmith places an increased attack on all, increased accuracy on all allies for 2 turns, then teams up with a random ally to attack a target enemy. Well, it's a random ally. That's usually always the case, right? But a target enemy allows us to choose who we're attacking, which is nice, handy when we're going against like the Ice Golem or, you know, a variety of bosses that have those minions as well. So we can choose the enemy, we can have an ally join in, and we place increased accuracy on all allies. Now, it is the weak version of increased accuracy, but it's increased accuracy nonetheless. Another buff that can be difficult to find, especially in the early game. The cool thing about Boughsmith is, whether you're early game or end game, he can absolutely help you out because of the restrictive content. Cursed City, there's a floor. We're actually going to tackle this. I don't know if we'll beat it. It's one of those RNG-laden, like almost every Cursed City stage. It's annoying. It's the Mortu Macabre in the hard track. It's you'll see in a moment. Anyway, I digress. It's nice to have the increased accuracy. And listen, it's a weak ally attack. It's one ally, but he's also joining the attack, which again, it really allows us to revisit that A1 and how strong that is. So we get another chance at a stun and turn meter reduction on the A3, right? Moreover, we do get, maybe it's a Cold Heart. Maybe it's 4 hits off the A1 of a Cold Heart, right? So it's very good for Fire Knight as well. On the path, this is where everything really comes together. Hammer Rhythm, it's a 3-turn cooldown, but it's not that bad of a thing that's a 3-turn cooldown because it synergizes with the A2, which is also a 3-turn cooldown. Has a 50% chance of granting an extra turn when this champion places a decreased speed on 3 or more enemies with their A2. Really cool. What does that allow us to do with this dude? It allows us to build him somewhat fast, to lead in with the A2 against wave content. Anywhere there's wave content, right, or a boss and 2 minions, we place the decreased speed, and then in one turn, technically 2, but you guys will get what I'm saying. You open with this, you take an immediate extra turn, and then you get an increased accuracy on everybody. You go in with an ally to attack somebody, and in the same kind of turn sequence, you get the stun or the turn meter decrease. You've already applied the decreased speed. So in one turn with this rare, you actually get to use all of his abilities. That's pretty freaking cool, man. Like, he's a very well-designed rare champion. Really cool. What do the reviews say? They give him great reviews. Faction Wars, Campaign, Minnow, Fire Knight, Dragon, I guess Progression, right? Ice Golem, I mean, he's getting great reviews basically across the board. Very, very cool rare champion. I think he's a great addition. I would like to see more rares like this, right? So I'm on the free-to-play account, so you're going to get a very free-to-play build here, ladies and gentlemen.
Brother,
None of this dirty pay-to-win Kraken whale ash, right? By the way, I was on, apropos of absolutely nothing, I was on the Fateless podcast. I'm a member of the ownership board of directors team on Fateless, game studio, game coming out next year. It's going to be awesome, I think, I hope, I think. So far, it looks awesome. I was on their podcast about an hour long. You can hear a little bit of my backstory if you want to. But the top comment on this video was like, Ash is pretty decent for a whale. I think I take that as a compliment. Boughsmith Flannan, how does Sir Henry have him built? He has him built in Immortal gear, 2 Immortal sets, in a Resilience set. So this is a great strategy. Why? Because he wants survivability first and foremost out of this champion. And we always say this here on the channel. You need to keep them alive, to take advantage of any of their abilities, right? So first and foremost, survivability is going to be paramount to building any champion. After that, obviously, priority stats are going to be accuracy, speed, defense, and then you could build some crit rate, crit damage. This dude's multipliers are not that bad, considering my man has, an AoE attack defense base with that high of a defense. Let's take a look at him real quick. So hellhades.com says he has a 1.6 multiplier on his A1 2-time hitter, a 3.4 multiplier on the AoE. That's not bad. He can put out like some decent supporty type damage. He's not going to be your main damage dealer, but it's not awful, right? But in this use case, Sir Henry's doing the smart thing. He's taking advantage of the thing that he really needs, and that's accuracy for those debuffs and that control. It's a control and survive build here. Other ways to build this champion are obviously in just like old school defense set, in perception set. Perception's still like the best 2-piece set in the game, or it's certainly up there. He doesn't even have him fully all this gear fully upgraded. Again, it's the life of a free-to-play, right? Level 12, 12, 12 at the top. He did get a nice speed roll there, and then he has accuracy on the banner. He has HP on the amulet. He has Revenge Ring of HP on the level 12 on the ring, but he's still able to get 60k HP, enough survivability, speed, and accuracy to get the job done here. He has no masteries, but thanks to good old hellhades.com, here's the mastery recommendation that they give. Let's see if we agree or we disagree with these mastery selection. I think we agree. I think we agree. I like that they came down here as a tier 6, picked out War Master, picked out Life Drinker along the way, heal along the way. He's already tanky. Let's double down on that, get some heals, especially if we're going to build him for a little bit of damage with that War Master. We go support tree, accuracy, accuracy, accuracy everywhere, and then we come down Master Hexer to extend the duration of the decreased speed. Not bad. I totally stand behind these mastery choices here, so that's the direction that I would go. We do have them booked out, but we do not have them masteried out in today's video, nor are we building him for damage, but you guys saw the multipliers.
I'm here to do good for you and me, the both of us.
Let's go ahead and jump into it here. You know, let's start in Fire Knight, right? Fire Knight, Dark Fae, Faction Wars. And then any wave content or where this dude's really going to help you out, right? If you're trying to borderline, should you build them or not? And then, of course, again, restrictive content, Doom Tower, you know, Secret Rooms and Cursed City, as we already mentioned. So here's the team, guys. We got Apothecary, we got Newt, we got Fat Man, Stag Knight, and the man, the myth, the legend, good old Flannan, Boughsmith. Let's go ahead and jump in here. I'll come back at you guys when we get to the Fire Knight, but just so you can kind of see the magic of Boughsmith in action here. You're going to come in with the AoE decreased speed. We got a 50-50 shot at getting an extra turn here. Hopefully we get it. And we do. Extra turn, perfect. So decreased speed applied to everybody. And then we get to basically decide, who do we want a great chance at stunning here? This team, I guess we'll go after Arrow, right? It's kind of a no-brainer. Boom. And we didn't land the stun, but we did reduce his turn meter all the way. He's under the decreased speed, so we get 2 shots at 10% turn meter decrease. Super solid, all in one turn, right? I'll come back to you guys when we get to the Fire Knight. All right, guys, here we go, approaching the Fire Knight himself. Let's go ahead and A1 with Mr. Newt. Let's get in there with a... Yeah, let's hope that we get, I don't know, Apothecary joining in or Newt on the ally attack. We got Apothecary, so again, we're getting the full 4 hits, absolutely. Get a couple more chips there. Let's go ahead and beat down with Fat Man. And then on that A1, we're getting a lot of turn meter decrease as well from Newt and from Boughsmith. Let's go ahead and get that increased speed down from Apothecary. Let's go ahead and pop some Blessed Bash there with Mr. Newt. Again, that definitely speeds the run up quite a bit. Let's try to land that decreased speed. That's going to be great. Let's land the debuffs with Stag Knight, and then let's land a little bit else too. Hell Hades is playing in the background. The ad is playing in the background here. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that or not. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, let's go A1 here on Newt. Turn meter, turn meter, turn meter. Okay, great, great, great. And now A1 again with Boughsmith. More turn meter decrease, right? We hit 1 out of the 2, not bad. The only issue in this team is Stag Knight is also applying the decreased speed. We actually don't really want, even though he has the big version, which you could argue is preferable, we kind of want the chance to reduce the turn meter by 10% on each hit, and that needs to be his decreased speed, but we'll be okay either way. Let's get the increased speed back on there. Looks like Fire Knight might get a turn, he might not. Let's see, what do you guys think? I think we got him. Let's ally attack this guy. Boom. Not only do we get, we didn't get any turn meter there. Let's ally attack with Fat Man too. Screw it. Get in there. There you go, Boughsmith. Both Boughsmith and Stag Knight both decreased turn meter there. Not bad. And you can see, very competent Fire Knight hero with all that control, especially considering he has a single target, or actually only a double target on his A1. Defense percentage, regen, nah, I don't think he'll want it. I don't think he'll want it. You always wonder, you know, where your threshold of gear is and where the free-to-plays is, or where anybody else's is for that matter, you know? Cursed City, I'm actually super impressed. I don't know what you guys think of this, but Cursed City, hard. It's hard difficulty, as you can see. Look at the progress that he's made here. Like, really, really solid. So he was stuck at S8, Soul Cross level 8 here. Very tricky stage. Very tricky. It's very RNG laden, as are all of these Stupid Curse City levels. The good news is it's free rewards because it takes no resources.
Very generous of you.
Like, that's the really good thing that I'll never not mention, forget the double negative when I talk about Curse City. The bad news is God, you want to bang your head against the wall in some of these stages. Anyway, I digress. We have Duden, we have Dur, we have Mistrider, we have Zargala, but this dude, Boughsmith Flannan, was the key to Henry beating this level. He built him just for this stage, and he ended up being the absolute only champion that could have got him through, you know, that he had available, right, to build. So we're going to open up. I'm probably not going to beat it on the first try, but we're going to open up. We do land decreased speed on everybody, but we lost that coin flip for the extra turn, which would have been really nice. The key to this floor is we absolutely... It's a second wave. The second wave. It's more to macabre. The problem is the first wave can be a pain too. We have this decision to make right now in the battle. Do we want to go in with a big nuke of Mistrider and kill almost everybody except for Queen Ava? Or do we want to save it? I go for it, but, well, you'll see. You'll see what's going to happen here. We don't have enough HP left on these mobs to A1 cycles. Zargala's going to kill Queen Ava right now, or she'll weak hit, which is even better. But then we get that extra turn, which is nice. It all becomes a battle of RNG on can we stun Mortu Macabre. So here we go. We're going to open up with that ally attack. Remember, he's going to use his A1. Can we land the stun? It's a bad affinity matchup, and we can't. He gets, and we block revive. Fun stuff, huh? So we basically keep going until he can land the stun, and then we pray that we can get, let's see if he gets the extra turn. Didn't get the extra turn again. Come on, man. It's his big highlight, Plarium. Give him a little bit of RNG luck. You know, come on. Not even luck. Just let it go his way, right? All right, there we go. We get one shot everybody, which is actually even worse. Let's go in there. Let's land that stun. We land it. All right. Fiery Rage procced too, if I'm not mistaken there. It happened fast. All right, so we land the stun. Now, we can put the taunt on. And we're going to start with Tyrant because he has the annoying ally protect and the increased defense and the burn and everything else. He does do the burn. That's okay. We just can't let him take another turn. We do land a stun off the A1, which is great. But look at this. Look at all this baloney here. And here comes Mortu with the big AoE ×2 in a second. We do have a reviver on the team, so we're not like totally screwed yet. But I did not see any, I should have went for somebody else there. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any Fiery Rage proc on Mortu. So it's pretty, I think this one's pretty much lost, but we can revive real quick. Maybe, no, we didn't. I'll come back to you guys when we actually get a little bit of decent, better RNG. All right, guys, after about, I don't know, 40 tries, we've actually got Mortu Macabre to the point where he's close to dead. The bad news is we did lose Zargala to peril, so we're no Zargala. We're low on health. I haven't properly A1 cycled everybody. Let's go ahead and hopefully get a, okay, we land a stun there. Actually, everybody is cycled right now, so... Well, we've got a shot, at least. We've got a shot. Now we're definitely cycled. All right. Here we go, guys. Bellinor, Lana Theral, 2 Delianas, and Lysandra. Oh, God. Here we go. So Deliana and Bellinor can... They're the biggest... Well, everybody's a threat here. Who am I kidding? I think... I really want a shield. I need the shield. I need the shield. Let's do the... Let's wait for the extra turn. Let's do the nuke first. I don't think we're going to be able to place it on everybody because of stupid Lysandra here. Let's see. Lysandra? Nope. Darn. Darn. Darn! Well, I think we played everything as best we could. This is the most annoying wave ever. It is so annoying. Listen, guys, I'm going to try one more time here, but you can see that Sir Henry, he toiled and completed it. Where the heck am I? Oh, there he is. Here's the proof. This team, it got it done. Just need better RNG. One more time. Ah! Oh, this is so annoying. It has been way too long that I have been doing this, that I've cut out in between, right? But this is the name of the game here, right? This is the name of the game in terms of Curse City. This is what it's like, right? So we come in here, we kill almost everybody. We kill Lydia. I tried not using the nuke a bunch of times too. It's just they nuke us with all those rays and stuff. They just nuke us down really quickly. Come in here again. Decrease speed on everybody. We didn't get the extra turn. I didn't see a fiery rage, so I'm not even going to bother with Mortu Macabre. Although the sucky thing about Mortu Macabre is that he has the block. All of his abilities are annoying, right? He has the block buffs on the A2 on the AoE. Get the other extra. I need a lot of extra turns there on Mist Rider as well for things to go great. Let's see what happens here. We do land the stun on Tyrant. That's important. It's going to keep us from. He goes in block buffs. Okay. Yeah, let's just get the highest turn meter there. Let's revive these guys. Let's shield. I'm gonna need it, you know. I don't know. You think we can kill? You think his Zargala can kill Tyrant?
It's only a game.
I really needed that. I really needed it. All right, we need to get this stun. Stun! Yes! Yes, Boughsmith! Yes! All right, things are actually looking pretty good so far. Pretty good. Not anywhere close to over yet, but let's kill Tyrant. At least you don't have to deal with the ally, protect the increased defense, all that stuff, right? Let's go again. Wait, we landed the stun, guys. We landed it. I meant to go AoE decrease speed. We landed the stun. Now's our shot. We got 2 big provokes coming our way on, or actually they're a skill away from that. Let's try to land a stun here. 10% stun on Dur's A1. ×2 hitter though. Let's go ahead and get the taunt up again. Okay, great, great, great. Let's just do it. AoE decrease defense, cool. Boughsmith, let's try to land it again, guys. No. Let's not. Let's see if we can just A1 cycle our way to for a little bit, right? Let's just A1 cycle. No reason to get super greedy here, right? We're so close. I didn't see the fire rage! Ah! That's on me. That's on me. I didn't see the fire rage, guys. Oh my god. God! Stupid Curse City! All right, guys, I've calmed down. I stepped away from my PC. I'm back. Clearly, Henry knows how to execute, and yours surely doesn't. But that doesn't take anything away from the champion that we spotlight today. Hopefully, I did a good job kind of demonstrating how special he is, unique, able to take those extra turns, get around to different abilities, and have a lot of control from a rare champion who's very tanky. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you to Henry for allowing me to use his account as well today. Keep the champion guide requests coming in the comments below, especially if there's a champion that you absolutely love that we haven't spotlight here in a while on the channel, or a new champion at that. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.